Hi guys, this is Grishma MS studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today is my topic about waste management, implementation, monitoring and evaluation source of reduction of waste. Let's start. Introduction. Implementation, monitoring, evaluation. What is implementation? Implementation refers to the application of strategies, policies, and practices aimed at effectively and reducing waste. It involves putting into actions and plans and measures designs handle waste in the environmental responsible manner. In the waste refers to the systematic process of implementing strategies to reduce waste generation at its source, monitoring the progress, effectiveness, and these strategies, and evaluating the outcomes and impact of waste reduction effects. This process aims to promote sustainable waste management practices and minimize the environmental impacts. The implementation phase involves putting the planned strategies and initial into action. Clear goals and objectives for the waste reduction are set, and the source of reduction plan is developed. This plan outlines specific measures such as promoting reuse, optimizing packaging, improving the production process, or implementing the sustainable practices. Resource in the infrastructure supports provide the ensures and successful implementation of this measure. Monitoring is an essential process as it involves regular collecting, tracking, and the relevant data related to waste generation and the reduction effects. This may include monitoring the quality and the type waste generated, tracking changes in production and consumption pattern, or the conducting waste of identified opportunities for the improvement and data collection methods and tools and established and the progresses of waste reduction initiatives. Evaluation involves assessing the effectiveness of the implementation source reduction initiatives. The measured results are compared against the predefined objects and the target. Both quantity and quality aspects of the waste reduction effects are considered, including the percentages reduction of waste and the saving environmental impact in the stakeholders. Overall, implementing monitoring and evaluation source reduction of waste involves a systematic and initiative approach to minimize the waste generation at its source, tracking progresses and evaluate the effectiveness and make necessary adjustments for continuous improvement. There are some steps to follow in the implementation, monitoring, evaluation, source of reduction of waste, which are set clear goals and objectives, develop a source reduction plan, implement the source reduction initiative, monitor the program, evaluate the effectiveness, identify the lesson learned, make necessary adjustment, communicate and report the progresses, and continuous improvement. Let's see one by one. Set clear goals and objectives. Define a specific measurable goals for the waste reduction through source reduction. For example, you may aim to reduce overall waste generation by a certain percentage within a specific time frame. Next comes develop a source reduction plan. Create a comprehensive plan that outlines strategies and initiatives minimize the waste generation. This could include measures such as promoting reusable products, encouraging bulk purchasing, implementing the packing reduction strategies, or improving the production process and minimize the waste. Next, implement the source reduction initiatives. Put the planned strategies into action. Ensure that the necessary resource, infrastructure, and support provided for successful implementation of waste reduction measure. This may involve coordination among different departments or stakeholders within an organization. Monitor the progresses. Regular monitor and track and implementation of source reduction initiatives collect data waste generation, reduction measures in the implementation, and any challenges or barriers incorrected during this process. Use appropriate tools like waste tracking system or survey the gather relevant information. Next, evaluate the effectiveness. Assess the effectiveness of the source reductions initiative by comparing the results against the predefined goals and objective. Analyze the data collected during monitoring to the improvement of adjustment. Determine the implementation measures and assess the success of areas in needed and implementation. Identify the lessons learned, relax and on the implementation process. Identify the lesson learned from the source reduction efforts and understand what worked well, what did not, and use the knowledge and refine and further reduction strategies. Make necessary adjustment based on the evolution and lesson learned. Make any adjustment, improvement, and source of reduction plans. They could involve in modifying the implementing new measures and the source of maximizing the waste reduction outcomes. The next is communicate and report progresses. Regular communication, the progresses and achievements of the source reduction affects the relevant stakeholders, both initially and externally. This helps in the raise awareness, gather support, maintenance and of waste reduction initiatives. Continuous improvement. Source reduction is an ongoing process. Continuous access is improve the waste reduction effects by staying updated and the best practices, new technologies, and industrial trends. Regular review and update the source reduction plan in the adapt to changing circumstance and optimize the waste reduction outcomes. Let's see the overview of this video. We have seen that implementation, monitoring, evaluation, adjustment, and communication. What is implementation? As we said in the first, develop the execute and comprehensive plans with the strategies like promoting reuse, optimizing packaging, and improving the product process. And next, monitoring, collect a relevant data through waste and tracking systems and measure progresses, identify the trends, and uncover areas of improvement. And evaluation, assess the effectiveness of the source reduction initiative by comparing results against the objectives, considering the quantity and quality accepts. Adjustment, make necessary of adjustment and improvements to the source reduction plan based on the finding the lessons. And the last is communication. Regular communication progresses and outcomes to engage stakeholders, build a faster continuous improvements. I hope so the video is helpful to you guys. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.